When you walk into like a massive sports bar or maybe a modern government facility, you are usually just looking at the screens. Dozens, maybe hundreds of TVs, all perfectly synced up.
Right, it feels like magic.
Exactly. But behind the drywall, there is this whole invisible nervous system making it all happen. So welcome to today's deep dive. We are taking you behind the scenes of commercial A/V infrastructure.
Yeah, and we are using this massive product catalog from HDTVSupply as our guide today.
Right. We want to demystify exactly how that nervous system routes media to the screens all around you. Okay, let's unpack this by starting surprisingly small.
Oh, yeah. The Turtle AV Dante wall plate.
Yeah, the Turtle AV Dante-to-dual analog XLR output wall plate, which, it's just a white plastic square you'd screw into a wall.
It looks super basic, but what's fascinating here is that this isn't just some dumb piece of plastic with holes in it. It's actually a highly specialized network endpoint.
Wait, really? It just looks like an industrial-sized adapter plug to me.
Well, yeah, it basically is. But it bridges modern network audio, specifically a protocol called Dante, which takes digital audio and translates it into data packets.
Ah, so it sends it over standard internet cables.
Exactly. And it bridges that Dante network with traditional analog connections, the XLR outputs.
Okay, but let me push back for a second here. Why do we even need dedicated hardwired wall plates at all?
What do you mean?
Where everything you and I use at home is wireless now, right? Why aren't these commercial spaces just using, Bluetooth or Wi-Fi?
Oh, right. Well, it really comes down to physics and packet loss. If you are sending audio to like 60 different speakers across a massive complex, wireless networks will occasionally just drop data.
Oh, sure. You get lag.
Yeah, lag, compression, and suddenly the game's audio is completely out of sync with the video. Hardwiring into a Dante network guarantees that perfect uncompressed audio arrives instantly everywhere.
It makes total sense.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear the crowd cheer 3 seconds after the touchdown is actually scored.
Right, exactly. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, that little wall plate is really just an on-ramp to the central hubs of this whole operation.
The matrix switchers.
Yeah, the Wolfpack modular matrix switchers.
Now, a matrix switcher, I gotta say, sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie. How does that actually work compared to, say, just plugging a cable box into my TV at home?
So think of a matrix switcher as a massive digital traffic cop. Instead of a simple one-to-one connection, it creates this flexible web. You can take any input, say 5 different satellite boxes and 3 computers,
Okay.
and you route them instantly to any combination of outputs. You could send one game to 50 screens, a different game to another 50, and then combine 4 screens into one giant image.
Oh, wow. So it's super customizable.
Extremely. These Wolfpack systems handle everything from standard 1080p up to 4K at 60 Hz and even 8K video. And they can route media to up to 160 TVs simultaneously.
Wait, 160 screens? Up to 8K resolution? That sounds like an absolute logistical nightmare with standard remotes. I assume this is all centralized on some kind of, network dashboard.
Spot on. Because they are using AV over IP, meaning they route video and audio just like regular internet traffic, you don't need clunky hardware to control it.
So how do you control it?
You can manage the entire building's display grid from like a simple iPad or a web browser. There are free Windows 11, iOS, and Android apps, plus traditional RS-232 and front buttons if you really want them.
That is wild. But wait, if these systems are managing a grid of 160 TVs at once from a tablet, who actually has the budget and the physical space for that kind of firepower?
Well, the catalog highlights 2 massive consumer bases. First, sports bars. They use those tablet interfaces to seamlessly integrate with commercial satellite apps like the DirecTV app.
Oh, right. Sports bars make sense. What's the second one? Government facilities. They buy these up because they meet really strict federal standards. They purchase them via federal GSA schedules, and the products are TAA approved, meaning they aren't made by blacklisted foreign entities. They even use the NASA CP program.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting, though. The pricing. You would think this enterprise-level infrastructure would require a massive multi-million-dollar budget, right?
You definitely assume that.
But the catalog shows a 1080p matrix switcher starting at just $150.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Even a high-end 4K setup with KVM, or the ability to stretch one video across multiple screens seamlessly, maxes out around $525 to $650. It explains why we are seeing stadium-level tech in just the local pub down the street.
Exactly. It completely lowers the barrier to entry. Routing high-definition video over a standard IP network just isn't exclusive to megacorporations and airports anymore.
So what does this all mean? It means the screens and speakers we take for granted every day are powered by an intricate, highly scalable IP network. It's not magic, it's just brilliant digital traffic management. Which really leaves you with an interesting question to chew on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. As AV over IP takes over entirely and hardware capable of running 160 screens becomes the affordable standard, will the idea of plugging a dedicated media device directly into the back of your television soon become completely obsolete?
Wow, just plugging a Roku or something in might be a thing of the past.
Exactly. The TV might soon just become a dumb glass window, waiting for the network to tell it what to do.